Quick start with team news. Obviously, a lot of games over Christmas. Is everybody fit and ready to go?
Yeah, no injury concerns after the last game. Chris Löwe has still some light foot problems, which he had after the Watford game, but he played last game. But nothing else, so nothing we have to speak about. Everybody will be available.
You mentioned a very good opponent. Are you surprised at just how well they've done this season?
Yes, absolutely. I think after Man City and what Pep Guardiola has done in this season, what John and Burnley has done is outstanding. I think the results they speak for themselves. They are very difficult to break down. They conceded the fourth lowest goals in this Premier League, and this is an unbelievable achievement so far. So big credit to him. But this doesn't change that we like to beat them tomorrow.
Do you think there are similarities between the way the two sides play, the identity of both football clubs?
No, I don't think so. I think we are on a totally different route like Burnley. So I think maybe the size of the clubs are comparable, maybe the size of the cities, even if Huddersfield is a little bit bigger. But let's be honest, Burnley is on a totally different level like us. So I love to have their wage bill, and there is no surprise, and I don't moan about it. But to be honest, they played in the last 4 years 3 times in the Premier League. There have to be a difference between them and us. It's totally usual, and we try to follow step by step as good as we can. But at the minute, there is a big gap and difference between Burnley and us. There is no doubt about it.
David, just looking at the last 2 performances for your side, 2 good points, but do you feel you almost deserve more points off the back of those performances?
No, I think after the games we can say these 2 draws were fair result. 2 games, 2 points. Of course, we wanted to have more, and maybe there were opportunities to get more. But I think overall, if you judge the 2 performances and the 2 opponents, very strong opponents to be honest, the 2 points were okay. But like always, this is past. Unfortunately, not any longer relevant how we performed, and we performed well in these 2 games. Now it's all about the next one, and this is tomorrow, Burnley, where we for sure have to be on our very best. We know them very well. We played them in the Championship. When I arrived, I played them once here at home, and we played them away. We know everything what we have to know about Burnley, and it's another game. The only thing where I think we are stronger than Burnley is our home support. So when we played them at home and we draw in the first leg, and I compare the support which we have at home, then our supporters are the supporters who made more noise, and this is what we need for sure tomorrow, that we take our weapons, and one of our weapons is for sure the home support, which should back us, lift us and help us to get a positive result.
Interesting you mentioned fitness, obviously with such a busy Christmas New Year period. How much of a concern can fatigue be?
This is a problem for all of us in the Premier League, with now the smallest time between 2 games which we have in a season. As I said, less than 48 hours, plus the travel schedule which we have, that we have to travel to Leicester. It isn't ideal, but we are used to it. We had this in the last 2 seasons as well. We have to manage it. We have to find solution for it, and we will find, and we found in the past as well. So this experience helps us for sure, even if we know we have maybe one of the smallest squads in the Premier League. And for this, I said this more often, it's important that we keep everybody as fresh as we can and as healthy as we can, and this means for a football club like us with such a tight squad that you have to rotate, and this is what we've done in the past and what we will do in the future, because with this rotation we were successful in the past, and if you are successful and everybody knows what he has to do and everybody is fit, fresh, then rotation makes sense.
And compared to your last game, how different an opponent are Burnley going to be this time?
Now, both are very strong sides, Stoke and Burnley. I think there are some similarities in terms of their strength. When I think about set pieces, both are very strong in set pieces. When I think about how well organized they are, and that they have some individuals which are outstanding in this Premier League. But on the other side, two different teams, two different styles as well. I think it's important that we don't compare. It's important that we be focused on the one which is in front of us, and this is Burnley.